All right, you get an extra after show because we recorded a Saturday and a Sunday podcast. We just recorded a great episode with Tim Wraznik. I think I said his name right, but man, but
Huh.
before we get started, Lee, I made an award for this show, dude. You are the legacy member of Freeform Rock Podcast.
Oh,
Yay!
that that sounds like someone who has a can of some called Legacy beer and they give it to the guy every year as long as he continues to sit on his couch and burp.
But you're like the OG. You were here from the beginning,
Like
even when
the
you weren't the
oh
full co-host.
God. Like
You're the
the oh
OG.
God,
I get a lot of
old
shit
grump.
because you're not on the show
Old grump.
anymore.
Well, um, at least now you're getting shit for a good reason.
I'm not getting any shit anymore because they love Mooger and they love Jerry. But man, I'm giving you a participation award. Thank you for 8 years being on this show.
Well, thank you, you know.
Yeah, I appreciate you, Lee.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say the L word, but man, what's going on, Mooger?
Hey guys, yeah, man, beautiful day here. We got blue skies. It's like almost 70 degrees in Northeast Indiana at the beginning of March. It's definitely in like a lamb. Cleaned my grill today. Oh, it's so good. Got the propane pumping. We're gonna be doing some grilling this afternoon. Just enjoying the blue skies. Now, Mark, you're in California. You're always under sunny
It's
skies and
55
palm.
and raining.
Has it stopped raining there yet?
It did, but it looks like it's coming back. And we had a blizzard in the mountains, a whiteout in the
Yes, yes.
California mountains. It's like,
Well,
eh.
it's in the mountain. That to be expected in California mountains. Come
Yeah.
on, man.
I remember last year in Big Bear, people were stuck up there for like 7 weeks.
Oh, I know.
It was
That's
bad.
crazy.
It's
Lee,
like
what part you from, buddy?
I'm in
Um,
Rancho. I have the mountain right up behind me.
well, where I'm from is California, but where I am now is Manhattan, New York.
No shit.
I don't see how
Yeah.
you like that better, but you were up in Northern California, which is shit city now.
Yeah,
But if you were lived in San Diego, I think you'd like it.
well, I did visit Los Angeles area a couple of
Well,
times
that
and
city sucks, dude. It's no good.
mm,
Yeah.
so yeah, it, it it was like hot weather and everybody acted like they just got out of an 8 hour movie and they still weren't adjusted to outside
Yeah,
yet.
you should have visited Orange County. Los Angeles County's kind of fucking ghetto. Orange County is the fucking
Oh,
where they got Anaheim, Disneyland. I could get you free to Disneyland. We could
well,
hang out at Disneyland.
I did go to Disneyland and Knott's Berry Farm, but
How
at that time that I went, I was like in a different alternate state of mind where I was writing songs about despair and about feeling like the world wasn't any good and I was gloomy. So it wasn't the best time for me to visit Disneyland.
you know,
So
Orange County is like the punk rock of fucking the world. That's where all the
So
yeah,
good
that's
punk
where
maybe
rock
No
bands
Doubt
came
was
out.
from. No Doubt was out of Orange
so
County.
maybe I was in tune
Bad
with
Religion.
the attitude of the day.
I think Bad Religion's from there, and so is Offspring, and so is
I've got a lot of friends in Orange
Suicidal's
County.
from East LA. Suicidal's from East LA.
So is Orange County like a shitty place to live?
No, it's better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in the
Hmm.
good part of San Bernardino County and Rancho Cucamonga. It's really
The
nice and
the only
clean.
place I was ever invited to live, and this was way back in the mid '90s, was La Jolla,
La
California.
Jolla's nice. That's on the way to San Diego. That's
Yeah,
in
it's
San
just south
Diego
of
County.
San Diego.
San
Yeah.
Diego's really nice too.
So they said like the mean temp was like 82 degrees, Santa Ana
Yeah.
winds. And I'm like, holy shit, I need to go there. I had a job offer, but I didn't take it because I was 21, 22 years
Well,
old and
you wouldn't have
scared.
met your wife. You're supposed to be with your wife.
No, I was with my wife at the
Oh,
time.
you guys should have moved. We could have hung out. That's
Dude, I would have been in La Jolla to LA, dude. That's quite a distance.
Oh yeah, and LA traffic sucks.
Well,
LA
is you gonna take the
sucks.
101 next to the highway
Oh,
or
dude,
what?
LA sucks, dude. LA sucks. It's like $50 to go see a concert at the park. It's like
Ah,
fucking when I went to the fucking, I saw the Metallica tour, the stadium tour with them and Wolfgang and Pantera. I saw that shit, but Five Finger Death Punch and fucking Ice Nine Kills fucking sucks. But I'm just gonna say
Mhm.
this: the
Did
parking there.
you
If I
think
wanted
Five
to
Finger?
park, if I
Did
wanted
you
to
think
park,
Death Punch sucked?
yes,
Really?
they were horrible.
Oh,
They were
okay.
horrible, bad, bad.
I know Ice Nine Kills. I mean, I don't even know them, so or him or
They're
whatever
bad.
that is.
But the parking at SoFi Stadium was $100 a day if I wanted to get
Oh
parking there.
shit!
The concert
That's
cost me $92 a day. So the
that's
parking would have been more expensive than me seeing fucking Metallica. So I got on this
Hmm.
app called Park App or whatever. And
yes.
I had to walk like maybe a mile from this
Yep.
parking lot, but it cost me $40 a day.
There you go.
And I go, and my car didn't get broken into. They fucking secured the lot. It's a part of ghetto, kind of by where they're building the Intuit Dome for the Clippers. I had to walk past that to SoFi. Intuit Dome looks fucking cool. I'm fucking jealous because Lakers fucking rule this town now. They're gonna have a fucking state of the art fucking dome, and I'm like, fuck the Clippers. But we're on music here. But the Metallica show was amazing. Pantera was amazing. Wolfgang's band was great. And then Ice Nine Kills and Five Finger Death. Donkey Punch? No.
I'm a huge Five Finger Death Punch
No.
fan. I've loved them since the beginning.
I could have got there late on the second night and I would have been happy.
That's okay. That's your opinion. But Five Finger Death Punch, to me, I came into them on their debut, which was the Bleeding, and whoo, Way of the Fist was actually the name of the record. But
And you
the
don't like
Bleed,
Helix.
what's that?
You don't like Helix. That's you like Five Finger.
Helix and fucking Crocus can just fucking be flushed down a
You don't
toilet.
like Stay Up All Night. Stay Up All Night.
No,
You don't like
no,
Long Way to Heaven and Three Short Steps to Hell.
no.
God, that song rules. Ride the Rocket.
And I've tried, and I would flush a lot of the Motley Crue that you're wearing right now down the toilet with them.
I would too.
So I like certain songs
But
of
this is a
certain
cool
records.
shirt.
That is a fucking great shirt, man.
Isn't it?
Fuck
Even
yeah.
though Motley Crue did
It's a
suck.
great shirt.
It's a
That
great
is a
Do you-
great shirt, Mark.
Do you like Tokyo Motor Fist?
Yes.
Yes, I do actually like Tokyo.
Oh, well, then that explains it
Ah!
for both of you. I'm
Hey.
trying to get into them. I still haven't yet.
There-
It's
there-
like
it's
there's
just
a
poppy,
certain
it's this poppy ear candy, good harmonies. That's why I like it.
yeah,
But-
that's what I don't like about some hard rock. I like stuff like Crocus. I like Let There Be Rock version of AC/DC.
Stay awake all night. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Crocus
Lee-
rules.
You like what you gotta like, man, because that's gonna make you happy, right?
Oh, the Blitz. Oh, man.
What
That
doesn't make
fucking
me happy
sucks! Ah,
what doesn't make me happy is when other people can't like it either, because if they all liked it, then there would be more of it instead of more of the stuff that I have to hear that other people don't like.
Do you
I'm
don't like Mark
sorry, Lee.
Staroshi's voice?
I'm being funny, but you know what I
You
mean.
like AC/DC. You don't like Mark Starachi in Crocus?
Did I say that?
No, I'm asking Mooger.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry.
Do you like Kicks?
yes.
Okay. I don't understand why you don't like Crocus. Yeah, but you know what? That's cool.
Oh,
I'm not gonna give you shit.
Crocus were just. I heard a story about Dee Snider's wife was the wardrobe maker for all of their clothes, and they met somewhere, and Suzanne was like, here's your wardrobe, and they were like, no, we don't like it, we're not paying for it, and it was just like a big fucking ordeal. I don't know, never liked Ballroom Blitz, don't like the original, don't like any of the remakes.
You don't like
ever done.
Sweet?
No,
Oh, dude.
it's a bad song. It's a bad song.
Even
in
in
my
Wayne's
opinion.
World with Tia Carrera singing it.
I will take the Sweets version of that any day over fucking anything Crocus does.
Even how about the Wayne's World version with Tia Carrera?
What'd she do?
She did Ballroom Blitz.
Yeah, horrible.
Oh, that was a
Horrible.
great ending though.
I will watch
They had a
her
scoop. Woo,
and also
woo,
light my
woo.
fire and all that. Yeah, man, I'll do that. But
The
no.
Scooby-Doo ending was the best.
I just, I like what I like, man. And
You
we
don't like
all
Wayne's
do.
World?
What's that?
You don't like Wayne's World?
Who?
Wayne's World.
What?
Shut up. Motherfucker.
No, Wayne's World was amazing, but I didn't have to like all the songs on it.
You did it, but I like Crucial Taunt. And the shitty Beatles. Remember Meatloaf was out there? He's the guy telling him what he was
Right,
playing
right.
inside the club.
So
What
Lee,
did
man,
you-
what are you listening to these days, man? What's filling your earbuds?
He's gonna start talking
Um,
about hot poop. But go ahead.
Well,
Who?
no, but I did listen to them recently again. But the well, since this is a rock podcast, I won't talk about some of the classical stuff that I'm listening to. Instead, I'll talk
Never
about.
stopped you before.
All right, I'm all right. Well, let's just say I'm trying to finally listen to all of Joseph Haydn's symphonies. I'm up to the 22nd now. He's got about more than 100. It's going to take a while, and if I don't get driven insane, I'll be able to say that I finally heard all of them after a long time. But in rock, um, well, I was listening to someone last night, David Ackles. The only thing that might be familiar to some people is that he wrote a song called Downriver that Spooky Tooth did.
No.
But I mean
Was it
he's
on
like
that French Spooky Tooth album we reviewed?
no,
Okay.
but he's
That was
David
horrible, by the way.
Ackles. David Ackles is like Leonard Cohen kind of, but with a band that kind of sounds like the band. Buddy kind of things like this, and he has songs like Andrew went
I like the
to
band carry
the
that weight.
supermarket and
I
he
think
saw
the
the
band rules.
spirit growl. So he has kind of like this weird, like as if he wanted to be a preacher and instead he became like a Abraham Lincoln sound alike, and he does kind of serious sometimes music, kind of like Leonard Cohen. So he's an acquired taste, but he's okay sometimes. But I was trying to listen to Tokyo Morphus because Steve Brown. I wanted to think that Steve Brown might be a better guy than Ace Frehley. He might be in person. I find though that I'm still. I'll have to check out a few more Morphist albums to see if they've got anything that I like, because I find that oh, did that say plush or fish?
Plush.
Oh,
All female. They don't have their
oh,
shirts tucked in because they show their bellies. So.
but they might still be better than Ace's album.
Oh yeah.
And
Oh yeah.
and
Oh yeah.
and
Bruce
yeah,
Dickinson's The Mandrake Project is really good.
I might try that too, because I even Bruce Dickinson's worst stuff is better than Ace Frehley's worst stuff.
Oh,
And
yeah.
and so I mean, I'm glad that you got to see him live. Um I got the album and all that, and Laura was cool, and I gave her some music of mine, because when I said to Ace, hey Ace,
Well,
I'd
if you
like
want
to
to
give you
get rid
some
of that,
music.
if you want to get rid of that album, Lee, I suggest that you just frame it and hang it up because he got a signature. If you want to get rid of it, give it to Mooger because he loves
Oh.
Ace more than.
Well, I'll probably keep it, but I mean the thing though is that so but I was like, hi Ace, and he's like this, not saying anything to me. The only thing he did was when I mentioned the Dynasty tour that I saw him, he nodded his head. That's it. So at least I got a nod. A lot of other people didn't even get that.
Freaking Kiss cockroach
And
from the Rock.
and and so it's like, and so but I was glad to go there for that reason. But I had to stand up. I got there about 12:30, and then after about 4 o'clock was when I finally got in.
Dude, that's
And
longer than a Disneyland ride. I won't even go on a 2 hour wait for a Disneyland ride. I'll just go
and
home.
and and, and it was, and even though I like cold weather sometimes, it was colder than I could stand mostly, and I finally had to get like a small sandwich and a cup of coffee so I could just stay without falling down from passing out from the cold. And
I'm gonna say something you gave me shit for, Lee. I went and saw Lou Gramm live. I got his shirt, and the guy told me after
yeah,
the show he'll be out there to sign everybody who's bought merchandise from him. And I go,
yeah,
he told me to come back. But at the end of the show, the line was out the door to see Lou Gramm. And
yeah,
I told my wife, you know what? He ain't. I love Lou Gramm. He's one of my top vocalists of all time. I wasn't gonna wait in even a 20-minute line to see somebody famous.
yeah. I mean,
But
I
and
mean,
then he gave me shit for getting like pictures with Oingo Boingo during COVID when they had
but at
masks on.
least, but at least I now realize, at least with that picture, they're looking at the camera and they're smiling.
Yes,
So it looks like they're a part of the picture. With Ace, I said, "Can I have a selfie with you?" He wouldn't even look up and he didn't say anything. And then
they
so Laura and then the other guy, who was not Steve Brown but someone else, said, "Yeah." So while Ace is looking at what he's signing, I'm able to just direct the camera enough to show him and me peering out from the side as if I'm almost like I'm barging in on someone while they're eating and quickly taking a
Ace,
picture.
Ace is the worst hero I ever met. I mean, never meet
Yeah,
your heroes. I met Ace and he was the same way, man. He would just not look up. He was like signing what he had to sign. And I said,
yeah,
"You are the reason I picked up the guitar. I love you." I was trying to
yeah,
give him my devotion, and he just would not look up. Finally, I grabbed his fucking hand and I said,
yeah,
"I am so happy to finally meet you." And he kind of like weakly squeezed and like let me go. And I was like, "Oh my God, what a fucking dick." I've met Gene, Paul, Peter, Bruce, Eric, Singer. I met all those
yeah,
guys, and they were all just fucking exceptional. And Ace was the worst. Ace was the worst.
yeah.
I'm just
And
gonna
I
say
love Ace.
So
I love Ace, but he was the worst.
I'm just gonna say something. Even though the former members of Oingo Boingo were like wearing masks, you got Johnny Vatos there, you got fucking the
yeah,
little bass player, and you got Steve Bartek. You know,
now
the
I
most
realize.
the picture that I was most excited to get with is Steve fucking Bartek, one of the most underrated guitar players of all time in Oingo Boingo.
You
That
know,
guy, and he still works with Danny Elfman on anything he does because he's a fucking amazing guitar player. My wife went to him, even though they had masks on. She said, "Hey, Steve, you still got the moves." And he went like this to her. He like shook in front of her. And I was going, that
yeah.
guy's a cool motherfucker. That
So
guy,
so
I
that's
love Steve
that's
Bartek,
cool.
man. You ever
So
watch the
so
Budweiser
so it's
commercial with
cool
Oingo
that
Boingo?
you got to pick with who you like, because if he's cool, then that's good. It's like, so at least you got that. I didn't, I got a picture that you could say I would have made fun of you for, but now you can make fun of me for the
We did
picture.
a double episode of Oingo Boingos. I think it was Only Lad, Nothing to Fear. You
Yeah.
love those albums. You love
Well,
Steve
I
Bartek on
think
guitar.
they're good. And the thing is, when it now I hear you about Lou Gramm, and I think, you know what? I mean, let's say you were a musician and you had some extra time and you wanted to give him some of your music. You might have waited maybe a little bit, but if you're just a guy who has a shirt, and if you're a guy who's just going to get a quick autograph, it's not worth it with that long line, because
I love
because
Lou, but
you know,
you don't know how much I love Lou. He was the favorite. Him and the Beat Foreigner Double Vision and the Beatles Sgt. Pepper's were my first tapes I bought
yeah,
with my own money.
yeah,
So Lou Gramm has a lot of fucking memories to me. I love his 2 solo albums. I love his fucking Lost Boys, Lost in the Shadows song. I love his fucking band with Vivian Campbell. We did a review on that one.
yeah,
Fucking the guy can fucking sing, and he looks like a hobbit on stage, and he still has that voice. He has that Lou Gramm voice.
yeah,
I did
yeah,
see him with Mick Jones in the 90s. It was fucking cool. I love Foreigner, and I get
yeah.
pissed off. I will say I get pissed off when people say they are a faceless band. Fuck off. If you don't know
Mm,
Lou Gramm, you don't know Mick Jones, you know half the band. That's all you need to fucking know is
okay,
those
but
two.
they are kind of faceless, Mark. I'm sorry, they are.
The fucking
I did
dude.
not. I did not have posters of Foreigner on my
I
wall.
had the my fucking friend in the 90s gave me this poster from their first album where they're in front of a train from the first thing, and they had the whole band out there with the train in the background. Fucking greatest poster I ever had of a rock band. You could see the fucking soul of that band. That band had fucking soul, more soul than fucking Journey, and I love fucking Journey.
Huh.
Lou Gramm is better than Steve Perry. That's just my opinion. He sounds like a
That's an
man.
okay opinion, buddy.
You don't think Lou
Yeah.
Gramm sounds better than Steve Perry?
No, I think Steve Perry's better.
Feels like the first time. War with the World.
Dude, it's almost like you can't like say one's better than the other. It's a distinction. You got Journey doing what they do and Foreigner doing what they do. It's kind of two different things. You know, Foreigner's kind of hot and gritty, American rock, AOR, you know, and
Each one does their own doo doo.
right. And then you got like Journey just like fucking Steve Perry. Come on, man. They're in
Steve
another
Perry's
level.
awesome, but Lou Gramm is just as good.
He is just as good, absolutely just as good. But it's two different categories, so I can't put them together and say, "Well, this is one and this is the other." I can't do it. I can't do it.
I listened to fucking Journey since Steve Perry's came on there. Okay. And I listened to Foreigner up to Foreigner 4. Foreigner destroys Journey for me. I'm sorry. Anything that
I I
Foreigner did
actually
over Journey,
I actually like Steve Perry's solo album better than the stuff that he did in Journey.
but Steve
Weirdly
Perry's
enough,
solo album, you got Street Talk against
yeah,
the album with fucking Midnight Blue.
yeah,
I take
What
Midnight
solo album,
Blue over
Lee?
everything that fucking Steve Perry did on that solo album.
yeah.
What album, Lee? What solo album?
Um,
Huh?
Street Talk by
Street
Joe
Talk.
Perry.
Street Talk versus no, not Joe Perry, Steve Perry. Joe
Oh, I mean
Perry's
Steve Perry. Yeah,
but
yeah,
you got fucking Lou Gramm, his first solo against Street Talk from fucking O'Sherry. I
yeah.
think Midnight Blue beats O'Sherry by a fucking mile.
You
Well,
know
yeah.
what? I love that fucking song, by the way. I
Which one?
do love Midnight Blues.
Better than O'Sherry, right?
Way better than those, Sherry.
Thank you.
But I'm not comparing albums on that. I'm just
Lost
going
in the
songs.
Shadows by him from the Lost Boys soundtrack. Say a little
Look,
prayer tonight. Lost
look,
Boys, lost in the shadows. Come on, dude.
absolutely, man. I love Midnight Blue because it meant a lot to me at that point because I was running a lot of Midnight Blue in the fucking summertime. Have you guys ever been out when you weren't supposed to be
Yeah,
under the blue moonlight of midnight in the
yeah.
summertime, like June,
Yeah.
July, August? The fucking magical time of the year for me is July, June, July, August. Those are my favorite fucking times of the year. And Midnight Blue, I, man, I remember being out under train track, holding on as the train went over. You know, we were doing that kind of shit in a full moon Midnight Blue stage. So yeah, I love Midnight Blue, but I love fucking Steve Perry, man. He's got a fucking perfect voice.
He's got a great voice. Great
Oh,
voice. But
Sherry was not a great song.
Strung
It
Out was a better song. No, I like Strung
yeah,
Out a
fuck
lot.
yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But put the albums against each other. I don't know. I haven't heard track by track by track.
Yeah, that I should check that out for BS sessions because
You ought
I
to hear the album by Randy Pye called Fast Forward. It's not on a streaming service, but you can probably find on YouTube. It shows this man running with a whole bunch of animals, and it songs like "Trust me, I wanna trust in you. Trust me, I wanna trust in you. Trust." And it's the name of the game. Papa, 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 papa.
okay,
It's the name of the game.
okay,
Papa,
Lee.
papa, papa.
Okay, Lee.
It's good.
Lee. Let's calm down.
You should hear it.
So I'm gonna give you guys a hard question. Who do you like better, Steve Perry or Lou Gramm? Lee.
Well, I like Lou Gramm's voice better.
Black Sheep. He gave me those two albums.
Yeah, yeah.
God damn.
I would take him better.
Mooger.
It depends on what song you're delivering.
It's not a
And the
bad Lou
deliv-
Gramm Foreigner album.
No, I mean when you're
There
delivering
are.
Jukebox,
Go on.
when you're delivering Jukebox Hero, fucking Lou Gramm is your guy. When you're delivering Don't Stop Believing,
Yuck.
fucking
Or he hates Escape.
Perry is your guy. Okay? So it isn't it one or the other. It's like what serves the purpose. And they both did, and they're both amazing.
I'm just
But-
saying between Foreigner and Journey, between Lou Gramm and Steve Perry,
You can't choose.
I pick Lou. I pick Lou. He's a better songwriter. He's a better vocalist than Steve Perry. And the guy can still sing now with Steve Perry's solo album, which I did like. But nothing compares to anything Lou Gramm's done solo. Even his Christian group that he's done, the Lou Gramm Band, really good stuff. When he had his brain aneurysm, he fucking got healthy. The guy could still sing. One of the top videos on this here channel is Lou Gramm. I want to know what love is. The way he is now, the way he sings now. One of our top videos that always are on the top of Freeform Rock Podcast YouTube videos. I want to know what love is. So that tells me that Lou is a better singer than Steve Perry. I love Steve
that
Perry.
wouldn't tell me, but
I love Steve Perry so much. I love everything he's done. I even like his last solo album. But Lou's voice is just still good. It's like Y&T if you heard Dave Meniketti. Goddamn. It's like, if you guys don't listen to Dave Meniketti, what's your thoughts on Y&T, Mooger?
Some Y&T, love Summertime Girls, baby.
Really? That's the one song everybody hates by them.
No, but I love that song because it reminds me of that summer. When that came out, I was just a kid. I was 15, 16 years old, wearing those short pants and loving the fucking song. I love Y&T. Love Dave Meniketti. He's gone through some shit. He's coming out on the other side. Such a heavier band than Summertime Girls. My wife hates that song, but I love it.
I like that song too, but fuck, they have Don't Be Afraid of the Dark.
Right.
Fucking great fucking ballad, dude.
Fuck, dude. They have so many great fucking songs.
They
Man.
have so many. Contagious. I love the whole Contagious. LA rocks, moves nonstop. It's like, let's get crazy. People give him shit because, wait, he sounds like Sammy Hagar. He likes Sammy. Let's not listen to this Y&T shit. But Lee, what do you think about Y&T, man? I know you love them now.
I like well, especially when they were called Yesterday and Today. And I had a hairstylist who had met them and stuff, and he was cool. He was a musician too. And I liked their second album a lot, Struck Down. And I have to admit, I'm going to have to check out the album Down for the Count more
That's a good album.
because I think that if people are only thinking about that hit, they're not then maybe checking out an album that's going to be better than the hit. So, I I think that they were a group who, like a lot of these groups, they'll do the commercial song or two because at that time that's what they did
They
in
didn't
order
want
to
to
get
though. They were
the
forced.
popularity. Yeah, yeah. And so it's both something that put bread and butter on their plate, but it also is something that um, causes a shift in people's perception of the band because the people might know about a song that isn't their definitive style, and so it's just like some other groups who sometimes their one crappy song is only their crappy song, and then there are other groups who have even worse songs than their crappy songs. So it's a case by case thing. But I would say I like the earlier Y&T stuff, and I like some of their later period. But I'm more of the earlier the album, the better.
Their last album they did with their original bass player is amazing, though.
Okay.
You should check out the documentary also. Mooger, man. Getting Y&T, dude. Have you ever
Well,
seen them live?
no, man, I've never seen them physically live. I told you Summertime Girls is like my favorite song. Um, and why wouldn't it be?
There's better songs by them, but I
Oh,
do like this
dude,
song.
dude, there are so many better songs by
Don't
them.
Be Afraid of the Dark, Contagious,
Right.
Black
We've
Tiger.
already done this circle. So
Yeah.
Y&T, love Dave Manichetti, man. He's it. He's the one. He's carrying it on. Um, Summertime Girls will always be my song. And I
That
know they got many other great ones, but I'm an ear candy dude. And
well, every song they do is ear candy though.
really,
Yeah, it's like listen to Contagious. You ever heard LA rocks,
yes, yeah,
moves nonstop? Don't be
yeah,
afraid of the dark. It's like, dude, then they got struck down. Dude, they 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 never made a bad album.
I
Even when
love
they down for the count's pretty good too.
it.
They never made a fucking bad album. I've seen them live twice. The band is solid. They are really good. Dave Meniketti almost fell off stage when I saw him. And he fucking said, "Woo!" I almost fell off stage because he took a long step. It's pretty fucking cool. I got some videos on this here YouTube channel, Y&T Live. So go check them
Mm,
out on here.
Nice.
hmm
So what's next?
Yeah, man. So what do you got, Mooger? You got anything you want to ask?
Well, I just want to say that the new Slayer reunion is a welcome to me. Um, and here in a couple of weeks, and some people might hear it in about end of summer at some point. But Nervaza, you you don't like heavy music. So how did you pick on this band?
Me?
Yeah.
Because I gave the guest to pick. He picked this band. He knows the members of the band.
Oh, the guest picked
The
this.
guest picked it.
Okay, not you.
You know, I don't. I pick. You guys pick shit. I don't care.
Right.
I'll
But
give you
I'm
my honest
thinking
opinion
this
on it.
is like a very heavy, overly Slayer thrash kind of
I
band,
like
and
the
you like
Butcher Babies, and I like the another girl band that sings
the
pretty
Butcher
harsh.
Babies are a pop band
No, they got some.
manufactured
They go rah,
in
rah,
the
rah,
heavy
rah.
metal world.
Oh, I fuck them. What about you, Lee? Would you like to have a Butcher Baby sandwich?
Um, I like to at least meet them and then collaborate on some music in my house.
Well, there's another female fronted band that's really Cookie Monster music. I always forget about them. What is that band?
Who's that?
I don't know.
What?
I like that band. I just don't
Give me-
Is
remember.
it
give
the
me a-
warning?
No, I like the Warning. No, that's a cool
The
band.
warning there and thrash at all. So.
No, the one band. They had two
Hit it.
singers. The
Um,
girl.
The two singers. You just said it.
No, Butcher Babies, but they had like one singer started with the band, and there was another female singer took over for her.
I don't know.
DM. I don't know. Fuck.
was it Warlock?
No, that's Dora.
We're going for
No,
a dual singer situation.
fuck. What the? I don't know the name of the band, but I like them too. They got aggressive vocals. You don't like your Butcher Babies, Mooger?
I don't hate them, but they're just kind of manufactured. Yeah,
Well, they're not like the Backstreet Boys. Come on.
they are.
What do you think of Hoodoo Gurus?
I like the Hoodoo Gurus. Mars needs guitars, man.
Yeah.
I like the Hoodoo. Let's get the fuck out of here. I think we're all fucked up.
What about Porcupine Tree?
They're okay.
Okay, I just wanted to mention a group. That's all.
Screaming trees.
Right on.
All right, Nirvana
Okay.
sucks, by the way. All right, like, let's get the
I
fuck
agree.
out of here. Later, guys.
Okay, take care. Bye.
Love you guys.